The Denver Broncos are at home for Sunday Night Football in Week 3. They get the new look, old look San Francisco 49ers, who have settled the debate. Jimmy G is definitely our QB this year.
Off the play fake, GAROPPOLO, he's got a tight end. It is Ross Dwelley, and Ross Dwelley lunging in for the touchdown.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. San Francisco fans aren't singing that to Mr. Cotter or to whoever stole that classic jingle for that commercial. They're singing it to Jimmy Garoppolo, who is back in the saddle after Trey Lance broke his foot. Broncos face a Garoppolo who looked pretty good in his first action. TD, no picks, 100.1 rating coming out of the bullpen.
That's a good throw to Ray McLeod.
The book on Jimmy doesn't take a ton of deep shots, but very good at putting his pass catchers in a good spot to rack up, yak up. Top target last week, Brandon Ayuk, got thrown to 8 times, 5 catches, 63 yards.
The throw, Ayuk reaching up to bring it down.
Of course, he will look to Debo plenty. Samuel had 6 targets, 5 catches, 44 yards.
GAROPPOLO finds Samuel for the first down inside the 40.
Tell you what, man, he is a weapon.
How about some Surtain versus Samuel? Patrick Surtain did leave the game hurt. If he's healthy, this is legit Craig versus Debo throwdown action we're getting.
On the move, throwing toward the end zone, intercepted, picked off in the end zone by Pat Surtain.
Broncos secondary has another good corner for Ayuk. RONALD DARBY last week, 6 targets, 2 catches for just 24 yards.
Fires incomplete. Once again, good coverage by Denver.
Will tight end George Kittle be ready? He hasn't played yet because of that groin. Partially why the Niners leaned on their running game so much. 189 yards on the ground last week. Samuel still out there riding his bike, terrorizing the neighborhood.
When you're Debo Samuel, if you can't outrun him, you know what you do? At the point of contact, go hit somebody.
Jeff Wilson is the traditional back the Broncos will deal with. 18 carries, 84 yards, 4.7 a run versus Seattle, his first start in place of Elijah Mitchell.
Jeff Wilson with another run for San Francisco.
Denver's rush D only faced 18 runs last week, gave up 4.6 a run to Dameon Pierce on his 15 handoffs.
Has room around the left side. And another first down run for Dameon Pierce.
Run game could be big in this game for both teams. Broncos' two-headed rush attack has been efficient in both their games. Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon both over 4.5 yards per carry last week.
Hand off to Williams, he's got some room. Daylight up the middle, jumping over a defender. And Gordon able to get away. Melvin Gordon looking like the old Melvin Gordon.
San Francisco faced just 14 runs in Week 2. Longest run they allowed, 8 yards. Just 2.6 yards per carry allowed for the game.
Nothing there. Good penetration up front.
What about Russell Wilson? He lost Jerry Jeudy to an injury last week, and it hurt him. Just 219 yards, a TD, and interception, rating a miserable 66.4.
Wilson dancing out of the pocket and throws it away. And once again, with boos raining down, Denver is not able to get it done.
Broncos went 3 for 12 on 3rd down versus Houston. They should feel fortunate to have gotten that dub. With no Jeudy, the Broncos' passing attack was the Courtland Sutton show. 7 catches, 122 yards.
Wilson looking deep for Sutton. Nice adjustment and the catch.
However, when the defense knows you're honing in on one guy, you can suffer sometimes. Wilson's INT was on a throw to Sutton. He threw to him 11 times. Next highest on the team, 4. Maybe try a few more ingredients this week, Russ.
Wilson fires over the middle. Sutton makes the catch in traffic, but then had it taken away.
If Sutton is the centerpiece again, he's going to have Charvarius Ward on him a lot. Good first game for the new addition. Pick in his second game.
It is picked off by Mooney Ward.
San Francisco's pass defense didn't have any real issues with Geno Smith. No TD passes allowed. Held him to an 80.2 rating.
Over the middle, and it is deflected and picked off.
49ers pass rush came up with 2 sacks and 9 QB hits. Both sacks, Nick Bosa, priority number 1 for Denver's O-line.
Smith with Bosa charging in. It's Nick Bosa with a sack.
Seems like Bosa can add to his total. Wilson always gets dragged down a few times a game. Last week, 3 times, along with getting hit 7 times.
Sometimes you can fool the defense, but sometimes the defense gets you.
This is an early marquee matchup. Both fan bases have high expectations. Rip off your predictions and place them in the comment section for us. We'll see how they compare to the ones we have.